on questions and answers of the questions that people have been asking me. I have my little piece of paper of just kind of reminders of jotting down questions, and I wanted to answer those for you all. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining me, and I hope this video answers a couple of questions if you have any. I just think it's great that actually people that are even interested in what I have to say. So here we go. Okay, the first question is how did you start your channel? Why did you start your channel? That's two questions, isn't it? And do you have any before and after pics? The reason why I started my channel was, or when I started my channel was back on May 20th of 2019. I started it because it was kind of a rude awakening. I was sitting there downing a pizza, which I should have never been eating in the first place, but I was. So I was just kind of a light bulb went off, and I'm not saying that's the first light bulb because that's basically the 80th light bulb in my life that I've had to lose weight. You need to lose weight, so something in my ear. But anyway, I heard about keto, and that I started my channel because I was so excited because I wanted to tell the world about keto and what it's done for me. And we'll get into all that a little bit later, but it has done so much for me and my life. Like I said, I've lost the 22.8 pounds, but I need to lose, I think it was a total of a little under 100 pounds is what I needed to lose. I want to get down to 150. So my regular weight it hovers around 125, 135 is a good weight for me. Regarding the before and after pics, I don't have any after ones because I'm still going, but I'll insert the before pics, which I am so embarrassed to do. I'm kind of shy about that, revealing me on video and even pics. I kind of avoided the camera, and I have for years. It's almost like I was in denial. In denial, I would look in the mirror and not think I was skinny because I would see the reflection back at me. But it was like I was in denial on how big I was. And comment below if you've ever felt that way, where you're as obese as I am, and you feel like you're a little bit skinnier than what you are. It's kind of like in denial. So anyway, the next question is, do you fast? And yes, I fast. Fasting has helped me so much with my journey. I do about a 14 to actually I'm up to 20-hour fast, and it really has helped me with my eating, like snacking. I've always like been a snacker. Like I'll eat like a gigantic meal before. But I'll eat a big meal, and then I would go in the refrigerator not even a half hour later and start snacking on crackers or something like that. And I call that boredom eating. And boredom eating at work, home, especially when my son's not home. I do a lot of boredom eating back then, but not now. And I think the fasting has helped me a lot with um, like eating so much. And then I could go a lot longer. So, because I used to be that morning person where I had to eat, the first meal. As soon as I got up, I had to eat, that breakfast sandwich or something like that. Because I took medication, I took my thyroid medicine um, in the morning, and I guess I just thought I just had to eat um, and not starve or something. It was all in my head, that you just have to eat when you wake up, but you don't. You can fast all the way up till I do it up till like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and that is kind of crazy to think that you wait your first meal till then, but it really really helps with your meals because I only eat one meal a day now, um, which that is recommended when you're on keto. But you know what? I'm just not hungry. I'm getting all my nutrition within a window, like a 3 hour window. I'm getting all my nutrition for that day. So that's a good thing. Hi. This is Emma. Hey, say hi, Emma. Say hi, baby girl. She's been up here the whole time. So my next question that I had to turn the light on. We're gonna get a storm here real quick here. Um, but the next question is, if you were out on the road and you had to find somewhere to eat, where would you go and what would you get off that menu for keto? And I'm so glad someone asked this because I was actually out on the road about 2 weeks ago, and it was really late at night, and I was starving. I had one meal that day, but that meal wasn't really my window meal. um, so what I did was um, I just didn't stop. So it was like midnight when I got home. So I didn't eat until I got home. And even when I did, I ate like a couple of bites of a chicken breast, and that was it. So anyway, but I was starving. Anyway, let's get back to the question. I tend to ramble a little bit, and I'm sorry. Um, but the places, I couldn't just pick one because we have so many great places around here that you could go to for keto. And I know, I think a lot of people struggle with this, including myself, um, on what to eat on the road. So, um, anyway, so I these are my top four that I would pick. Now, if you're like on the road and you're not going to stop at like a restaurant and eat, these are for you. Okay, this is like fast food. So my first one is Taco Bell, and um, without any tortillas, they have a power bowl. And you get it with no beans and no rice, but it's just you can get it with chicken, steak, or beef, but it's just this power bowl that has vegetables in it, and it's something that you would fix at home. That it sounded really good. So I went ahead and tried one. I might do a video about that, about going to these restaurants and seeing if I could get things off the menu that would be keto. Okay, my next place is, and I'm excited for this because I felt so hopeless the other night when I was traveling and I could not find or didn't want to stop at a place because I was so scared and tempted that I might tempt myself in getting like a big old cheeseburger with a bun, which you can do the cheeseburger, but you just can't have the bun. Um, but I just felt too tempted with it, so I just didn't stop. Call me silly, but that's just me. The next place would be a Mexican food restaurant, and I would get the fajitas without onions and beans or tortillas, any of that. They have this place that's called El Tapatio, um, in my town. But they have this bowl. It's like that power bowl at Taco Bell, but it's got just the vegetables, meat, and cheese. You can even have sour cream on there. And that's a good choice right there. Just don't eat the tortillas or anything. It's very filling. For me, it is. It's super filling. My third is Quiznos. If you have one of those around you, and same concept. Just get a bowl or a plate of just their meats and guac and you know not too much tomatoes, but you can have tomatoes. Everybody seems to think that we can't have tomatoes, but we can. I just ate some in my salad that I just had, which I love. So, and then my last one is Burger King, surprisingly and not. Very low carb. They call it a thick burger, and they what they do is they wrap it, kind of like in a just a wrap, like Jimmy John's. That was my last place actually. They wrap it up in this just paper, and it's just lettuce and a burger, but it's a thick burger. It's not like your little rinky-dink little burger. So they wrap that up. Like Jimmy John's, I get the unwich, which is no bread. Okay, the next question I have, really good one. I see a lot of posts for this question. So when does the hunger go away? I'm so hungry. When does my hunger go away? Well, I within about 3 days for me it was. 3 days it took me to get past that point. And then up to 2 weeks is when I got fat adapted. I went into ketosis. I had the big flu. No, actually, I had the flu later. Um, but I did get fat adapted early on, but I just had that flu symptoms. And I have another video on that of what I went through and what you can do to help with the symptoms and things. Because it was the real deal. I was bedridden and everything. So, um, and but I go into detail about the no nos of pickle juice and things like that. So, um, anyway, well, that's the last question. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back and watch my videos. I'm so humbled that I have people that actually watch me and subscribe to me. So I really appreciate that, and I hope you come back for more, and like, share, and take care, and have a great night. Thanks.